Ever a moment through your journey, because you're here now, like as far as lashing, you, from what you've explained to us, you're super confident, you have your clients, you have your routine, right, with the gym and everything. Was there ever, there's so many people who give up, right?
Yeah.
Like just that one thing, that bad day, that one comment, that one client. Have you ever had a moment where like you wanted to give up, and if somebody came to you and was like, man, I see you doing this, I want to give up, like what would you tell them? What should you have like self-talk, what should you have told yourself in that moment? Like what would you tell them?
In regards to like my lashing business, I think it was just more so like keep going, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I'm trying to think of a moment where I had that, but it was, I guess I would tell myself like, you know what, keep going. Okay, I'll use my students because I do tell my students that
Mm-hmm.
that it can be discouraging in the beginning, but
Mm-hmm.
you know, like the outcome is gonna come regardless, just with practice. Just keep going. It's also nice to have a community around you, getting to know people who are within the same industry, so they can motivate you as well, because you guys both have that same common ground, and like go
Right.
to them as well, like, hey, like I'm feeling this, like how can I like get out of this hole that I am in a sense,
Mm-hmm.
and like progress and keep going forward, right?
Yeah.
That was one thing I could say for lashing. For me, always lashing didn't be like just keep showing up, like just keep showing up.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I could apply that as well to my gym journey. Like it can be very discouraging to stay consistent. More so for lashing, I think it's a job where you have to stay consistent, but
Right.
within the gym fitness era, like it's hard because you're the one motivating yourself. I think one thing I love to tell myself is just like, hey, like what's your end goal? And it's gonna sound kind of funny, but I'll wake up in the mornings because I usually go at 6 a.m. and I'll be like, do you want a fat ass or not? Like, do you
Yeah.
want a fat ass or not? Get out of this bed and go. So that's something I always
Keep
tend
it
to
raw
tell.
and real.
So that's just one thing that I tend to like motivate myself with, and I'll tell like my friends are like, oh, like I don't want to go to the gym today, and it's like we tell each other the same thing, like, girl, like you don't want to be no oompa loompa in the future, like come on, let's get it together. So
Fucking
sometimes some hard, like what is the word, encouragement is like
Yeah.
necessary. Oh, what is it?
Yeah.
Constructive criticism to
Yeah,
yourself,
yeah.
I guess.
I said keeping it raw is always
The
good.
hard truth.
Yeah.
The hard truth. When I first asked you the question, you're like, oh, I'm trying to think of a moment. I was like, okay, that girl. If you never had the moment, just say it.
No, honestly, just for lashing, like I think I always tell my clients that it doesn't feel like a job for me. Like I could genuinely say like lashing, I wake up every day looking forward to talk to my clients, to see them.